The room went dead quiet when that notification popped up just 7 minutes ago. A voice message from Mendeecees to Erica Lagiani, and girl, it left her spinning. Fans totally freaking out. No one expected such a raw, quiet moment between husband and wife to just leak like that. Now social media is on fire with rumors flying left and right. What was in that message? Whatever it was, it definitely shook things up at home. People close to the couple say Mendeecees sounded like he was pleading, almost desperate, like he accidentally spilled something big. Now everyone's whispering, did he say too much? Is Erica's heart breaking all over again? Meanwhile, Yandy's caught in the middle, trying not to show how rattled she is. But you can tell, her whole world is spinning, and just like that, the family's split. Yandy's fans are backing her hard, but others? They're side-eyeing this whole thing, wondering if maybe someone leaked it on purpose for attention. So what did Mendeecees say? Was he asking for a second chance or admitting to something worse? Now everyone's sitting tight, refreshing their feeds, bracing for the next bomb to drop. It's messy, it's loud, and it's only getting started. Tonight, friendships are gonna be tested, loyalties flipped, and trust? That's already cracking. This drama's nowhere near done. The real shock, it's still on the way. In the living room, you could cut the tension with a knife. Erica's on the edge of that velvet sofa, clutching her phone like it's gonna save her. The screen's blinking, voice message from Mendeecees, her heart pounding, her mind racing through every possible outcome. Fans still can't believe that one little voicemail turned into this. A storm of emotions, headlines, and heartbreak. That message was supposed to be for her ears only. Now, everyone's in it. She's frozen, thumb just above the play button, because deep down, she knows once she hears it, there's no going back. Outside, Yandy's pacing like crazy in the hallway of their penthouse, totally unaware of what's about to hit. Earlier, she got flooded with texts from friends. Did you hear? Mendeecees' message leaked. You okay? What's this mean for you? She brushed it off, thinking it was just gossip. But now, her phone won't stop buzzing, and the vibe, it's off, real off. That buzz echoing down the hall feels like something big is coming, and it is. Erica finally takes a deep breath, steels herself, and presses play, and just like that, it starts. Mendeecees' voice came through, all hushed and urgent. Erica, I need you to know I'm sorry, he whispered, and every single word sounded drenched in desperation. There was this crackling noise in the background, like he wasn't home, maybe in a car or somewhere dim and low-key. The moment she heard it, Erica's eyes just welled up, emotions hit hard. She knew that tremble in his voice, she'd heard it before, but now the whole world could hear it too. And it felt so raw. Yandy's phone buzzed again. Finally, she looked. It was her assistant's message. Twitter is blowing up. Hashtags trending under hashtag #MVOP leak, hashtag Yandy stick shocked. Yeah, it was everywhere. She swallowed hard. Fans couldn't believe how fast the drama spread, a private heartbreak now plastered across the internet. The whole family got pulled into it. Some were backing Mendeecees, swearing his voice sounded so genuine, like he meant every word. Others, not buying it, they were saying he was just stirring up mess for clout. Yandy's stomach twisted in knots. Inside, Erica was replaying that voicemail again and again, trying to catch everything. I never meant to hurt you, and if these words reach anyone else, please know my heart is with you, always. Her eyes blurred. Was he talking about cheating, money issues, something even worse? She couldn't tell. All she knew was her mind was spinning. Had he really betrayed her? Or was it just a desperate man trying to fix what's already broken? Either way, she gripped the phone tighter, like it was the only thing holding her together. Suddenly, Yandy stormed into the room, caught Erica totally off guard. What's going on? She asked, her voice low but steady. Erica jumped, scrambling to lock her phone. Nothing, she mumbled, trying to sound chill, even though her voice was shaking. But Yandy wasn't buying it. She crossed her arms, eyes locked on her. Don't lie to me, Erica, I know you listened. What did he say? And just like that, the tension snapped, her words cut straight through. Erica's throat closed up. She could see the panic in Yandy's eyes. This wasn't just curiosity, it was fear. And outside that room, the internet was in full meltdown mode. Influencers were picking apart every second of that message, trying to figure out Mendeecees' true vibe. Was this an apology, a cover-up? To some, it already sounded like a breakup. A confession, one Instagram story claimed. Another tweet read, why would he record something so raw if it wasn't meant to be public? The flood of opinions hit like a wave, crashing into the comments section. Suddenly, Erica's name was everywhere, insults flying, sympathy mixed in. Some fans rushed to protect her image, others, oh, they were loving the drama, throwing out wild theories like confetti. Inside the penthouse, Yandy paced around Erica like a lion is ready to pounce. If you keep secrets from me, our marriage is over, she hissed, voice tight. Erica's chest squeezed. I'm not hiding anything, she said, trying to keep up, brain spinning. Emotions were boiling over, and then Yandy cracked. Frustration spilling out as tears welled up. You heard his apology, just you owe me the truth. Erica's walls crumbled right then. She let out a shaky breath. He said sorry for something he did. I don't know what. Yandy's face went pale. You don't know? Then why confess? And in a private message, suspicion lit up her eyes like warning lights. Erica took a small step back, voice trembling. Maybe it was something from before we got married. Maybe he just thought I should hear it first. Yandy's jaw tightened, anger, pain. So you think I'm a second choice, that I don't deserve the apology? The air grew thick with tension. The room felt like it was vibrating with things neither of them dared say. And outside, through the curtains, a paparazzo snapped shot after shot from the sidewalk. Clickbait sites didn't miss a beat. They were already cooking up headlines like Mendeecees admits betrayal and secret voicemail. Or Erica in tears. Did Yandy know? The rumor mill was spinning faster than ever. Messy love triangle, dramatic leak. The media was eating it all up. And the people closest to them? They could only watch as their private pain turned into a public train wreck, warped and half-true. Erica slumped onto the sofa, hands covering her face. I'm scared, she whispered. I love him, but what if there's more he's hiding? Yandy's rage softened at that. She knelt next to her, hand resting gently on Erica's back. We'll get through this, she whispered, together. But even as she said it, doubt flickered behind her eyes. Could they even get ahead of this? Could they beat the tabloids to the full truth? Meanwhile, miles away, Mendeecees sat in a low-lit hotel room, scrolling, his face twisted in disbelief. Headline after headline made his chest tighten. How the hell did this get out? He muttered. Grabbing his phone, he called his manager, voice raw, part panic, part fury. We need damage control. Now, inside, guilt and fear were tearing him apart. That voicemail? It was supposed to fix things. Now it was just more fuel for the fire. Back in the penthouse, Erica and Yandy were trying to find solid ground. We need the full voicemail, unedited, timestamps and all, Erica said, unlocking her phone and going into the voice memo app. If we have the original, we can prove context. Yandy wiped her tears. I'll call our lawyer. We need to shut down these sites before more lies go up. For the first time all night, there was a flicker of hope between them, small but real. Outside, the city lights shimmered through the chaos. Talk shows jumped on the drama. Hosts teased clips from the leak. Legal experts debated privacy laws. Even reality stars jumped in with takes of their own, because in this story, everyone had something to say. Everyone had an opinion, as if they knew the intimate details. The family was left fractured, not just personally, but publicly. Alliances formed across social media. Lines were drawn between truth seekers and gossip mongers. Inside Erica's bedroom, she listened again, this time in the safety of the master suite. Each replay revealed subtle shifts. A pause before I love you. A quiver at the word mistake. She scribbled notes, determined to reconstruct the hidden pieces. Yandy joined her, silent but present, the cold edge of distrust softening just a little. Together, they traced the emotional rhythm of the message, hoping to extract Mendeecees' real confession before the rumor mill crushed them completely. As dawn crept in, exhaustion draped over the penthouse like a fog. Erica and Yandy exchanged tired glances. We'll present this tonight, Yandy whispered. We'll clear the air before more damage is done. Erica nodded, her relief tinged with dread. Behind them, the city buzzed, hungry for their next move. Yet in that quiet moment, they found fragile unity. Two women bound by love for the same man, standing side by side, defending him and protecting their own truths. It was a fragile peace, one that would carry them into the next chapter, where deeper secrets waited, alliances would be tested, and the real story behind the leaked voice message would finally begin to unravel. Erica swallowed hard as Yandy led her into the den, closing the door behind them with a soft click. The table lamp cast flickering shadows across the walls, a reflection of the uncertainty in their hearts. We need to move fast, Yandy whispered, her voice barely audible. Erica nodded, hands trembling. Placing her phone on the coffee table, tension hung in the air, thick and unspoken. Every heartbeat echoed their urgency. They had to retrieve the full voice message, uncut, untouched, before the tabloids twisted it beyond recognition. Yandy punched in her lawyer's number, pacing like a caged animal. We need a cease and desist on every outlet reposting snippets, she barked. Across town, Erica's manager was already moving, firing off takedown requests and legal letters at lightning speed. Meanwhile, Erica scrolled through her voicemail archive. Her thumb hovered above the deleted folder. One deep breath, and then she tapped in. There it was. The original, uncompressed, saved quietly. Months ago, when Mendeecees first left that fateful apology, relief surged through her, but so did fear. What if the rest of the message revealed something worse? On social media, Chaos hit fever pitch. Did M record to messages? One influencer asked. Another teased a cryptic video, the message you didn't hear. Fans were stunned to realize they'd only heard a fragment of the truth. They demanded more. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag protect Erica. Hashtag truth for her shout. But the family still torn. Some believed Mendeecees was remorseful. Others were convinced there was a darker confession buried in those words. Yandy's heart raced as she read comments accusing Erica of covering for him. Her jaw set. Her resolve hardened. Across the hall, Mendeecees paced in their bedroom, just back from a charity event. Completely unaware a digital bomb had detonated in his absence, he pulled off his jacket. Glancing at his phone, missed calls, Yandy, Erica. His lawyer, what the hell happened, he muttered, quickly dialing Yandy. She answered on the second ring, voice clipped and cold, where have you been? Our lives are in chaos. Guilt hit like a punch to the chest. I didn't know, Mendeecees said quickly, I'll fix it, but Yandy's sigh was heavy. Heavier than words, then fix it. Back in the den, Erica pressed play on the full recording. This timing, nothing was hidden, every syllable came through clearly. Erica, if you're listening, please believe me, I never thought anyone else would hear this, Mendeecees began, his voice cracked. I've done things I regret, things I wish I could take back, if you ever find out about the other calls, the late night meetings, please know, I was trying to protect you, not hurt you, Erica gasped. The room swayed. Other calls, late night meetings? Her phone slipped from her hand as the weight of it all came crashing down, and just like that, the family's private storm exploded into something even bigger. In a flurry of panic, Erica grabbed her phone, fingers flying as she fired off a message. Mendeecees was being all cryptic again. Yandy had had enough. What calls? What meetings? I need answers now, she texted, and seconds later, boom, he replied, meet me at the penthouse rooftop, 30 minutes. Yandy grabbed her coat. We're going, she told Erica, no hesitation. Erica locked her phone, stood up straight, fear completely replaced by sheer determination. They moved fast through those quiet halls, hearts pounding, every step felt heavier than the last. As they got to the elevator, bam, paparazzi flashes lit up the windows like lightning. It was chaos outside. Photographers were already yelling out Yandy's name, cameras everywhere, snapping every single move. Then, up on that rooftop, under the cold city lights, Mendeecees was already there, hands stuffed in his coat pockets, clearly nervous. That autumn air, super crisp, you could hear the traffic humming way below. Erica was the first to step forward, her voice was shaking. What calls? She asked, not even trying to hide her emotions. Mendeecees sighed, rubbed his hand through his hair, guilt written all over his face. Meetings, he said, someone from my past, a woman. She claims I owe her money. Then he dropped the bomb. She threatened to expose us if I didn't cooperate. Yandy's face tensed. Why didn't you tell me? She asked, sounding hurt and frustrated. I was embarrassed. Mendeecees admitted, eyes staring at the floor, thought I could handle it myself. Now Erica's heart was just racing. So? You recorded that message not just to say sorry but as proof? Mendeecees nodded. Yeah, he said. I wanted you to understand why I was being weird, why I kept showing up late, why I looked like I'd seen a ghost. Yandy was torn, angry, but relieved at the same time. You should have trusted me, she said, voice sharp. We're supposed to be partners. Mendeecees reached out, clearly full of regret. I know, I messed up. Erica was just standing there, trying to process all of it. You could feel the tension. The city skyline behind them shimmered like it was watching everything go down. But they had no clue they weren't alone. Down below, tucked in the shadows near the stairwell, some dude in a hoodie was there, not just lurking, he was recording. One hand scribbling in a notebook, the other holding up a phone, and yeah, he was live streaming the whole thing to some secret audience. Turns out, this guy? He was the one pulling all the strings, the same person behind the original leak. And now, as the three of them spilled their guts, he captured every second, knowing full well this was about to go nuclear, not just some voicemail. This was next level. Fans, oh, they were about to lose it. The family, total breakdown incoming. Rumors about to spiral way out of control. Back inside, as the sun started creeping up, the three of them regrouped, ready to act. Erica zipped up her jacket, face set with new energy. We exposed the extortion attempt, she said. The messages, the threats, all of it. Yandy nodded, even though her voice was shaking. We'll need a lawyer, and M has to testify. Mendeecees looked pale, but nodded. He knew what he'd started. I'll do whatever it takes, he said. But while they were making plans, Hoodie Guy was already uploading the footage, and just like that, a brand new scandal was coming. Way bigger than anything before. In the middle of all this panic, Erica's laptop dinged. An email alert from the lawyer. She opened it, expecting legal forms. Instead, a screenshot. A new social media account had just gone live. It claimed to be the extortionist, and guess what? They'd posted another voicemail. One recorded after the rooftop drama. This new leak, oh, it wasn't playing. It said names were coming next, people close to them, friends, family were about to get dragged into the mess. Erica and Yandy looked at each other, absolutely horrified. This thing had just doubled in size, and now there were secrets coming up that none of them were ready for. Meanwhile, another email pinged. Erica's breath literally caught. Another voicemail? This one had been recorded minutes after that rooftop conversation. In the dim penthouse light, Yandy and Erica both stared at the screen. They didn't say anything, but both knew this leak could destroy the last bit of peace they'd tried to rebuild. Mendeecees leaned over the desk, hands shaking. He read it out loud. It's addressed to someone named Jay, he said, barely able to get the words out. Erica didn't wait. Her fingers flew across the keyboard. She found the attachment. One audio file, just one, labeled urgent_confession_to. Without a word, she clicked play, and there it was, Mendeecees' voice again. But this time, way different, strained, panicked, scared. I don't have much time. They're on to me. If anything happens, tell Yandy and Erica that I tried. Tell them the truth about Jay's involvement. I'm sorry. Then the message just cut, click, like the call was ended on purpose. Yandy's hand flew straight to her mouth. The family instantly divided. Again, doubt creeping in like a cold draft. Jay's involvement, Yandy repeated, her voice totally hollow. Then she looked at Mendeecees, sharp. Who's Jay? He dragged a hand through his hair, looking pale as a ghost. Could be Jason from the business council or Jada, my old friend from the foundation. I don't remember. And just like that, his confession was hanging in the room like some guillotine blade, waiting to drop. Fans were losing it, realizing that even after that wild rooftop showdown, Mendeecees' past was still dragging him down. Meanwhile, somewhere down in the city, that same hooded figure, yeah, he was already uploading the whole rooftop video and the new voicemail, just casually blowing everything up. Within seconds, Yandy's phone was drowning alerts, lighting it up like fireworks. New voicemail. Mendeecees implicates someone close in extortion. Did he betray Erica again? That headline was everywhere. Influencers were on it like hawks, analyzing every breath, every blink. Some were saying Jay was Jada, Mendeecees' longtime charity partner, others whispering about Jason, that exec with eyes on Mendeecees' throne. Erica slammed her palm on the desk. We need to figure out who Jay is before all this speculation ruins everything. Yandy nodded fast, her eyes flaring with anger. You have to remember. Think about that rooftop night. Who did you call right after? Mendeecees closed his eyes, mind racing. I thought I called Jada. I was gonna ask her for help, but now, I'm not sure. Meanwhile, in this messy apartment full of monitors, hoodie guy was just sitting there grinning like a maniac, sipping gross old coffee, watching them spiral. This wasn't just a scandal to him, this was his show, and every twist, he was milking it for all it was worth. They were the drama and he was the director. Back at the penthouse, Yandy's phone rang. It was the lawyer. I've got a statement ready, demanding platforms pull the second voicemail. Defamation and extortion, all covered. Yandy let out a breath. Good, send it now. She hung up and turned to Mendeecees. We've bought some time legally, but that's all we've got. We need to find Jay. Erica already had her phone out. I'm calling Jada first. She didn't even blink, just dialed, hand totally steady. Even with the storm coming down on them, but out there in the digital chaos, fans were already spiraling. Comments flying nonstop. What kind of past does M have? Yandy deserves better. Erica, you're too patient. Who is Jay? The frenzy, oh, it was full blown, and if they didn't act fast, this fire was gonna burn everything down. Legal threats alone, yeah, they didn't stand a chance. The internet was running wild, spinning conspiracy theories left and right. Some even claimed Yandy was Jay, leaking stuff just to test Erica's loyalty. Totally ridiculous, but the crazier it got, the messier things became. Erica's phone rang before it even finished the first ring. Hello, she answered, trying to sound calm. It's Jada. The voice came steady. Relief hit Erica like a wave. Jada, we need your help. Did M call you after the rooftop? Jada sounded careful, maybe even nervous. He left a voicemail. I listened, but then I saw it all blowing up online. What's going on? Erica frowned, voice tight. He mentioned you as Jay. He thought you were the only one he could trust. But now, with that second voicemail, it kinda points to you. There was a pause. Then Jada's voice turned serious. I did get a call. It went to my work line. I deleted it, thought it was just spam. I can't believe that was it. Erica shut her eyes. Can you check your voicemail archives? Even a deleted record could help. Jada promised to look and call back. While they waited, the city lights outside blurred gold and silver streaks through the windows. Inside, the penthouse felt like a fortress under siege. Doubts everywhere. Yandy rubbed her temples. If Jada's got nothing, Jason's next. Mendeecees gave a small nod, guilt all over his face. This is all on me. I dragged everyone into this mess. Erica reached for his hand. Then we face it together. Somewhere else, a tabloid editor grinned at the chaos unfolding on the news. Ticker, get me everyone legal, paparazzi, even reality show folks. This story's global now. He tapped his overflowing ashtray, ashes and old butts everywhere. We're running everything. The second voicemail, rooftop footage. Viewers won't look away. Back in the penthouse, Jada's call came through again, this time. She sounded urgent. Erica, there's a voicemail, but it's encrypted. And my assistant accidentally deleted it, but I've got it encrypted. Back up in my cloud. Erica's chest filled with both hope and frustration. Can you share the login? Jada agreed fast and sent over the link. Erica and Yandy exchanged a look, this time full of fire, as Erica started downloading the file. While the progress bar crawled forward, their phones blew up again. New leak, rooftop footage plus cryptic. Second voicemail, what is Jada hiding? Is this the end for M and Yandy? The online chaos exploded. Fans wanted blood, lawyers kept firing off cease and desist notices, but they were losing. The internet was too fast. Streamers, reactors, everyone was already running with it. Finally, the file finished downloading. Erica plugged it into her laptop, hit play. If you ever hear Jada's voice in my calls, trust that I'm cornered. The recording began. She said she'd expose me unless I handed over control of the foundation. Then came the gut punch. Yandy, I know you're there too. Please don't question me. The room went still. Jada wasn't innocent. Mendeecees had named her part of the extortion plan. Everything shifted. Jada, the trusted friend, suddenly she was the threat. Yandy's eyes filled with tears. Listening to it all, she's part of this. Erica's voice dropped. She is. Mendeecees pressed his forehead into his palm. I thought she was helping. I didn't know she'd want control. The family was divided all over again, but this time, the enemy wasn't anonymous. She had a named. Erica shut the laptop with a snap. Her shock gone, replaced with something stronger. We'll confront Jada, we'll expose her extortion. And then we take her down from the inside. Yandy sucked in a shaky breath. But we need proof. Documents, messages, anything. Mendeecees nodded, already bracing himself. I'll dig. Foundation records, emails, there has to be something. Far below them, hoodie guy was watching it all. Their tears, their plotting. And he smiled. Game on, he whispered to himself. Then, with a few clicks, he uploaded the second rooftop voicemail and the new confrontation audio. The title? Foundation Betrayal. And when it dropped though, it exploded. Views through the roof. They were shocked, emotions running high, and the public was hungry for the next twist. Inside the penthouse, the trio braced for battle. Erica opened a secure chat with Jada. Her voice cold as ice. We know everything. You extorted him. I want answers now. The chat status flickered. Jada was typing. Seconds dragged on as they waited to see if their former friend would admit it or fight back. The city was wide awake outside, the digital battlefield raging. Erica, Yandy, and Mendeecees got ready for the showdown that could either clear their names or completely destroy their world. The tension was thick, hearts pounding as the chat bubble finally popped up with Jada's response. Their hearts beat together, knowing the next move would decide not only their futures but the fate of every truth they held dear. Then a notification hit Erica's phone like lightning. Jada had replied. Her message read cold and blunt. I never meant for it to go this far. Mendeecees, you owe me. You know what's at stake. Erica stared at the screen, heart racing. Yandy's eyes narrowed, mixing anger with fear. So she's not denying it, she muttered. She's saying we owe her. Mendeecees sank into the chair, head in his hands. I thought she was helping with outreach. He whispered, had no idea she'd demand control of the foundation. They all exchanged looks that said everything. Their circle of trust was shattered wide open as Jada's threat hung heavy over them. Yandy's determination hardened. We need to confront her, face to face, she said, voice low and steady. Erica nodded, swallowing the lump in her throat. We'll meet at the foundation office. I'll have our lawyer there too. Mendeecees looked up, tension written all over his face. I'll bring every record, every message, all the details. The plan came together fast. Expose Jada's extortion, take back control, and end this nightmare. The next morning, outside the foundation's shiny glass building, a convoy of cars rolled up. Paparazzi had caught wind of the latest drama and swarmed the entrance, cameras clicking non-stop. Yandy stepped out first, flanked by Erica and Mendeecees, followed quietly by their lawyer. Fans gasped to see them arriving together, a united front against betrayal. Emotions ran wild as the crowd pressed in. Reporters shouting questions. Will you press charges? What about the leaked voicemails? Is Jada your enemy? The family was fractured no more. Now, they had a shared enemy. Inside the lobby, Jada waited, arms crossed, unreadable expression. She didn't flinch as the three approached. Sue came, she said smoothly. I hoped you'd see reason. Yandy stepped forward, jaw tight. We're here to end this. You extorted Mendeecees, leaked private messages, and broke our trust. Why? Jada's lips twisted into a tense smile. Because power is taken, not given. You've got influence. Money, donors, I deserve my cut. Mendeecees' face hardened. We have the messages, every threat, every demand. Do you deny it? Erica pulled out her phone and played the encrypted voicemail. Jada's own voice filled the room. Tell Yandy and Erica I tried to tell them the truth about Jay's involvement. Her cool front cracked. Yandy's eyes flared. You think that clears you? You cut the deals, set the traps, then hid behind a mask. The lobby fell silent as the lawyer stepped forward. We have a civil lawsuit ready, extortion and defamation charges. You'll never work in philanthropy again. Jada's face went pale. You wouldn't dare. She hissed. Erica's voice was icy but calm. Try us. Emotions ran high in the quiet standoff. The stakes had never been clearer outside. Reporters broadcast the confrontation live, the world watching every second. Headlines exploded in real time. Foundation feud explodes. Jada faces extortion suit. Yandy and Mendeecees fight back. Fans cheered. Others were shocked. One thing was certain. This wasn't just a scandal, it was a battle, and the real story was just getting started. The trio's courage sparked debate while others slammed Jada's ambition. Social media polls split fans. Was Jada a villain or just a victim of circumstance? Fans are shocked trended hard as users reacted in disbelief. That someone so trusted could turn so ruthless. Back in the boardroom, Jada's defenses cracked. You don't understand, she pleaded, voice shaking. The foundation was going bankrupt until Mendeecees brought me on. I sacrificed my reputation for you. Erica's eyes shimmered with tears. We trusted you with everything. I should have seen the signs. Mendeecees shut his eyes, guilt written all over his face. I should have been honest from the start. Honest from the start. Yandy's voice softened, gentle but firm. We can do better than this, but first, accountability. She nodded at the lawyer, who slid a lawsuit packet across the table. Jada hesitated. Torn between pride and desperation, sirens wailed. Nearby as a late security officer warned of a protest forming outside. Donors were outraged. Volunteers confused, the whole community caught in the middle of their scandal. The perfect storm of drama and betrayal spilled beyond their walls. Jada stared at the packet, tears streaming down her cheeks. I can't sign that. The lawyer leaned in. You have no choice. Cooperate and we'll manage the fallout. Refuse and we'll take this to court. And the press, the power dynamic had shifted for good. Downstairs, the paparazzi frenzy hit fever pitch. Yandy stepped outside to give a statement, waving the lawsuit packet like a badge of their resolve. We've been targeted by betrayal and extortion. Her voice rang through the microphones. We will protect this foundation, our family, and our integrity. We will not be silenced by greed. Cameras flashed as supporters cheered from the sidewalks. Some held handmade signs, stand with Yandy, truth over lies. Emotions ran wild, relief, outrage, and hopeful anticipation all mixed together. As the trio climbed back into their cars, exhaustion and adrenaline mixed in their veins. In the back seat, Erica reached for Yandy's hand. We did it, she whispered. Yandy squeezed her fingers tight. We did, but the real work starts now. Mendeecees exhaled and leaned forward to the driver. Take us to the bank. We need to handle the foundation's finances, audit every account. The journey wasn't over. Clearing their names was only step one in rebuilding trust with donors, volunteers, and their family. The battle for reputation was far from done. Back in their penthouse, they debriefed over takeout. The news cycle rolled on muted TV screens. Pundits speculated on Jada's fate, the lawsuit, and the foundation's future. Fans tweeted support. Influencers hosted live talks and hashtag truth prevails gained steam. But beneath the wind was uneasy silence. Mendeecees stared at his hands. I'm sorry for every moment I kept secrets, he said softly. Yandy laid her hand on his arm. We'll heal together, but honesty has to come first. Erica nodded toward the window where city lights shimmered. We've survived leaks, lies, and extortion. Nothing will stop us now, except ourselves. As they sat in quiet solidarity, another alert buzzed on Erica's phone, a breaking news notification. The foundation office had been vandalized overnight. Graffiti covered the walls. Threats scrawled everywhere. The fight wasn't over. In the hush that followed, the trio exchanged determined looks. Emotions ran higher than ever. The family was ready to stand united against whatever storm came next. And now, as the dust settles on this explosive showdown, you're left wondering, will Mendeecees and Yandy's partnership survive this final test? Can Erica reclaim peace of mind after every secret was dragged into the light? Or will Jada's betrayal leave a permanent scar on the foundation of trust they built? Fans are shocked at how fast loyalty shifted, emotions running high through every leaked secret and courtroom threat. The family was divided, then united, then tested again. Now the story hangs in the balance. So here's where you come in. Whose side are you on? When the cameras stop rolling and the smoke clears, do you believe honesty, even when it hurts, is the only way forward? Or do you think some truths are better left buried? What do you make of Jada's final gambit? Will justice truly be served when the verdict drops? Jump into the comments and share your hottest takes. Every theory, every opinion, every loyal shout-out fuels the conversation. If you've been on the edge of your seat for every twist, secret rooftop meeting, frantic call, and tearful confession, make sure you don't miss a moment of what's next. Hit that like button to show you're invested in every heart-pounding reveal. And subscribe to be first in line for the next bombshell. Ring that bell and get notified the instant we upload the next chapter, because trust us, you won't want to blink while this drama keeps unfolding. Your voice matters in this saga of loyalty, betrayal, and raw emotion. So dive in, speak out, and let your theories fly. Together we'll unravel the final threads of this tangled web. You'll be